now in New Jersey. Powered by TAPinto. Brought to you by Lakeland Bank. And by Bag Up NJ, a public awareness campaign of the New Jersey Clean Communities Council.
Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday, May 25th. I'm Kristina Behr. Free brain tumor screenings are coming to some Woodbridge residents. TAPinto Woodbridge Carteret reports the National Brain Tumor Foundation will provide free MRI brain tumor screenings in June for people associated with Colonia High School. The school is at the center of an environmental investigation after 122 former students, staff, and neighbors that attended or lived near the school discovered benign and cancerous brain tumors. Scotch Plains Fanwood students get a lesson from local police. TAPinto Scotch Plains Fanwood reports the police department hosted its annual safety buggy event to showcase to high school students the effects of intoxication on driving performance. Students participated in events such as using a car that was uncontrollable at points to demonstrate drunk driving, as well as wearing alcohol impairment goggles. A Nutley first this Memorial Day weekend. TAPinto Nutley reports that Maria Hamlin, who's the first female commander of VFW Post 493, will serve as the second woman Grand Marshal of the town Memorial Day Parade. The Nutley VFW elected her commander in May of 2021, and this year she was re-elected to serve a second term. Up next, the connection between Wayne and one of the biggest horse races in the country.
Hey, New Jersey, on May 4th, a new state law went into effect that prohibits all grocery and retail stores, as well as restaurants and eateries, from providing customers with single-use plastic carry-out bags. Paper bags are also prohibited at supermarkets and other large retail outlets that sell food. This new law is an exciting part of our state moving toward a more sustainable and litter-free New Jersey. Together, we can celebrate Earth Day every day. So remember to bring your own reusable bags every time you shop. It's now state law.
Welcome back. While the Preakness takes place in Maryland, it has roots right here in New Jersey. TAPinto Wayne publisher John Ferris Meredith explores the connection to the town.
Everyone goes crazy for the Kentucky Derby, but in Wayne Township, I think that the race should definitely be the Preakness, not the Preakness, but the Preakness, because of the race was named after its first winner, which is Wayne's most famous resident. Preakness was named after the Preakness Valley, which goes way, way back to the Minnesota Indian tribe name for the area, Preakness, which means quail woods. The way the story goes is that Preakness was sired from a famous horse out in Kentucky named Lexington. And the owner of that land in Wayne, Milton Sanford, bought him when he was very young. And he's one of the founding members of the American Jockey Club. So we're talking 1870 at this point. Yeah. So Odin Bowie, the governor of Maryland, had his own yearling horse that he was super proud of. And those two were both members of the American Jockey Club. And over at the Saratoga racetrack, they made a bet that in 2 years' times, when their horses were 3, that they were going to run a race together. Oh. So this is really how the whole Pimlico racetrack got started, too. So there was a lot of uproar, and people wanted to bet on this race, and it was bid on by several different racetracks. But Odin Bowie, the governor of Maryland, decided to build a state-of-the-art racetrack, and Preakness showed up 2 years later. It was his very first race. They were afraid to race him because at 2 he was hadn't grown into himself yet. He had really large hooves and big knees, and he was kind of a big horse. When he showed up for the first race, a lot of people laughed at him and thought he was a cart horse. But then he won handily, taking out all the favorites, and started a long career of racing where he was really a champion.
To receive your local news from TAPinto in your inbox every day for free, sign up at tapinto.net/enews. Thank you for joining us. This has been Now in New Jersey, powered by TAPinto, brought to you by Lakeland Bank and Bag Up NJ, a public awareness campaign of the New Jersey Clean Communities Council.